Hi Taurus, this is your November 10th through the 16th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. Spread number 3 will be on love from the past. And the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Taurus. We have the Moon, clarified by the Devil. We have the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the High Priestess. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups with the King of Swords and the Two of Cups. And we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I think we have everybody. We have a lot of water. A lot of water. We have Capricorn. I think we're missing fire. But, so here's what's going on. Taurus, I got a question for you. Are you borderline obsessed with this King of Swords? Come on, you can tell me. I promise I won't tell anybody. You can just tell me. But jokes aside, it could be, roles could definitely be reversed, but somebody is secretly like borderline obsessed, secretly in love. It could be mutual. It could be very well be mutual. Because here's what's going on, right? We have 2 cards in the deck, in the standard tarot deck, that could be interpreted as cards of a secret, right? Both of them are on the table. I'm talking about the Moon and the High Priestess, right? And before I started clarifying, as you can see, we have the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Pentacles in the middle. I assume you're the Queen of Pentacles. I think it's a reasonable assumption, okay? And you're surrounded by mystery. You're surrounded by those 2 secret cards. All right. Again, it could be, roles can be reversed. Maybe this King of Swords is madly in love with you, but they're not telling you, they're not telling anybody. All right. It could be you who is madly in love with this person or secretly in love with this person, but you're not telling anybody. The Devil, clarifying the Moon, could simply be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but the Devil is a card of obsession. Yeah, obsession. Not necessarily unhealthy, no, it doesn't have to be, but the Devil is a card of obsession. It could be a card of somebody, you could be finding somebody irresistible. It is a card of attachment, you know. So the Moon is also a card of, the Moon is a very emotional card. It really is, very emotional card. It's also a card of fear. So maybe some of you are falling for this King of Swords, and you have, like, you're afraid that it could be another crap show. Maybe you went through some kind of a crap show in the past, and maybe you're afraid that it could turn out to be the same thing. Or maybe you got hurt in the past and you're afraid that you're gonna get hurt again, you know. But yeah, the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, so the truth is coming out at some point during this week, I assume. Okay, the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. It's a card of clarity, right? So the Moon and the High Priestess could be a card of like secrets, but with the Ace of Swords, the secret will be coming out. With the Ace of Swords, you two may have like a very straightforward, very direct, very honest conversation. The Ace of Swords could be a confession of love, or maybe a confession of feelings. Okay, the Page of Cups, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's going to be communication, or maybe an invitation to go somewhere. If you feel like inviting this King of Swords to go somewhere, or if you decide to give him some kind of a sign that you're interested, go for it. But again, it could be this Page of Cups is directed at you. All right. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups with this King of Swords and the Two of Cups. The King of Swords is did I mention it's probably an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or this person may have some major air placements in their chart. This person could also be somebody who is like a lawyer, somebody who is very intelligent. They could be a doctor. They could be working for the government. They could be wearing a uniform for work or something like that. You know, the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. Right? So kind of symbolic that the Queen of Pentacles is surrounded by similar cards, right? And the King of Swords is also surrounded by similar cards, because the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups, they're very, very loving cards, right? The Knight of Cups is the most romantic, the most caring, the most loving knight out of all 4 knights. And with the Two of Cups, there are 2 people together. It's a soulmate card. It's a card of when 2 people are in love. All right, so yeah, interesting, very mysterious reading, but the secret is coming out at some point this week. All right, really happy for you, Taurus. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Taurus, the spread is for you. We have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the 2 of Wands. We have the 6 of Swords, clarified by the Chariot, and we also have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You know what I thought of right away, Taurus? It's like planning a trip, or maybe somebody is planning a go-away party for some of you, or maybe it's planning a girls' trip, girls-only trip. Well, let's face it, let's be honest. The 3 queens, right? Most likely females or feminine people, right? But there's some kind of a decision that needs to be made, right? The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the 2 of Wands. As you can see, the 2 of Wands is a card of having to make a choice, right? The Queen of Swords is like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to... Maybe this person is like up in their head. We also have the Queen of Wands here on the bottom of the deck, right? Yet another participant, I guess. And at the end, we have the 6 of Swords, clarified by the Chariot. So those 2 cards are definitely about going somewhere, right? Or literally moving. Okay, or maybe you guys are, one of you wants to buy a new car and the other 2 wants to help, or something like that. But honestly, I thought of like planning a trip, not necessarily going somewhere this week, but maybe planning, right? So, and it could be, there could be more people involved here as well. You could be planning like multiple family trips or something like, or just the 3 or the 4 of how many there are people. You get the idea. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent decks. We have the 5 of Cups, clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, and we also have the 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Yeah, so for some of you, you're the King of Pentacles here, Taurus. If you feel like reaching out to somebody, then give it a shot. Give it a shot. I think you stand a chance of winning this person back, even though it's not going to be easy. I'm just being honest with you, it's not going to be easy. All right, you may get rejected at first, but if you keep trying, maybe they will eventually give you another chance. And the same can be said if the King of Pentacles is somebody coming back to you, right? I don't see you jumping up for joy when this person shows up. I do see this person trying hard, I guess, right? So here's what's going on. We do have the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. These are not, oh, I'm so glad to see you coming back to me cards. No, these are cards of like, I'm not so sure if this is a great idea, especially with that 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I never, ever interpret it as a rejection card, but this is definitely a card of somebody who would think twice before giving another person a second chance. Definitely one of those cards, one of those energies, right? But, the Page of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, especially that 6 of Wands at the end, it is a card of victory, right? It's also a card of like overcoming something. It's also a card of attention, right? For some of you, there could be finances involved here somehow, in some capacity, right? Because we do have the Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So there could be like money involved somehow. The Page of Pentacles could be money, right? Somebody giving money or paying back or what have you. The Page of Pentacles could also be something tangible, something you can touch. It could be absolutely anything. It could also be like tickets to a show, to a game. So maybe this King of Pentacles will reach out to you and say, oh, hey, our favorite band is in town. I got the tickets. Do you want to, let's go for the good old time's sake. Something along those lines. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus. This week we have the 4 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Cups clarified by the Knight of Wands, and we also have the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or absolutely any zodiac sign. So here's what's going on, Taurus. There's a no, there's a rejection, right? And there is a yes and acceptance. Right? This reading starts with a rejection and a no, with that Four of Cups. But then that reading ends with a yes and an acceptance, with the Two of Cups clarified by the Knight of Wands. All right? So let me throw in some scenarios. For some of you, maybe the company you work for right now, they've been promising you a raise, or they've been promising you a promotion, or both. And maybe when you come to them this week again, asking, so what's up with that? Where's the money? Where's the beef? All right. They may tell you, you know what? No, unfortunately, we know we promised you that raise and a promotion, but we can't do it right now. And maybe you'll be like, you know what? Screw you all. And perhaps you're going to start looking for a new job, and you find a new job, and that company will welcome you and give you more money, and maybe throw in some other perks or something. Okay? For others of you, if you're unemployed right now, you could get rejected by one company, but another company will hire you, right? So keep trying. Keep trying. If you are in sales, maybe one company will reject you, but then another company will want to do business with you. Okay? And if you run your own business, same thing. You may get rejected at one financial institution, or one potential business partner could reject you, but another financial institution will want to do business with you, or another person will want to do business with you. You get the idea, right? And there's a no with the Four of Cups, but there's a yes with the Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands. As a matter of fact, the Knight of Wands is a very dynamic knight. Very dynamic knight. So if you do get a new job, or if you do get somebody like an investor or a business partner, if you get a yes, then things will start unfolding real quick, and maybe another business person will get super excited about doing business with you. All right, so you get the idea. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Taurus. We have the World. We have the Fool clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Aries on the table. So here's what's going on. Everything is revolving around this Queen of Cups, or maybe you, or both of you, but the Queen of Cups is still somehow part of the situation, right? And there's an ending and a new beginning associated with this Queen of Cups. And again, it could be associated with you in some capacity. For some of you, what you're not expecting is simply an invitation to a Scorpio's birthday party, right? Because the Queen of Cups could be a Scorpio, and we're still in Scorpio birthday season. So the World card is a card of an ending. The Wheel of Fortune is a new beginning. So this person's 1 year coming to an end, and a new year starting because because of their birthdays definitely qualifies. For others of you, maybe this person is retiring, right? And it could be like a retirement party, or a retirement whatever. For others of you, it could be, if I'm connecting with a male or masculine Taurus, right? Maybe one of you is done with one relationship, so the two of you could now be together, right? I'm not judging anybody, but this definitely qualifies as that as well, because the World is a card of an ending, and again, the Wheel of Fortune is a card of a new beginning. The Fool could be a card of liberation. So maybe one of you was stuck in a relationship that was on its last legs for a long time, and now that relationship is finally over, and you two can be together, or something like that, right? Because it could also be a spread of second chances for some of you. Okay, this spread could also be about work, right? So maybe this Queen of Cups is somebody you want to hire, or it could be the other way around, right? And they couldn't get out of a contract, and maybe that contract is over now, right? And now you can work together or something. So there's definitely an ending and a new beginning, right? An ending and a new beginning. And again, it has something to do with this Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups could be an apology, by the way. It could also be an invitation. Okay, so yeah, that's what you're not expecting, Taurus, and that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.